People also have questions about when all this promised money will be available to people. And on that subject, we spoke to Javier Barberi, who lost his business in these fires.
Down the hatch is now a pile of dust. And thank God our other two restaurants, Small Ocean Tavern and Dokoupil, they're still right there. We have a fourth restaurant, Pizza Paradiso, in Napili, and that one has been untouched.
So you got back into Lahaina a day after the fires on a dirt bike.
Yes.
What did you see when you got in?
I had to see it for myself. I had to physically see the restaurant. There's so many rumors going around, and you don't know what's happening. People said that Dokoupil and Malo were burned, but they were not. And I drove to Front Street. I was only able to find our restaurant based off of the banyan tree. I had to use the banyan tree as a reference because every single thing was completely decimated as far as the eye could see.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many people in total work for the three restaurants of yours in Lahaina?
Over 200.
Over 200 jobs?
Yes.
And what's the state of those jobs today?
They're all gone. They're all gone.
How are your staff dealing with what could be months, God forbid, years before things are normal again?
It's horrible. I see them every day. I try to provide hope. I try to find people on the island that need people to work so that I can give them jobs. Security is a job I was able to find today. But just trying to give them hope and trying to get them jobs is the most important thing.
You've been visiting the shelters. Some of the employees are there?
Yeah, half of my staff is at War Memorial. I have staff that was at King's Cathedral. I just found out tonight that they got moved to a hotel. It's amazing. And I have staff that's in Napili, you know, in cars and in people's homes, and, you know, it's horrible.
Lahaina is home to the people who live here. It's also a gift to the world. So many people come here to visit. It's world famous for its sunsets, for places like your bar, your restaurants. What's the future hold for Lahaina? What's your plan for Lahaina?
We're going to rebuild everything back. We are going to rebuild the town back. We're going to create jobs for people again, and we'll hopefully never let this happen again.
What do you need to make that happen?
We need jobs. We need money in people's hands right now, and we need places for people to live comfortably. Those are the three things that we need right now, and we don't need it tomorrow. We don't need it next week. We need it right now. There's all these funds out there that are raising all this money, but nobody knows how to get any of it. My staff is asking me, I see this GoFundMe fund for this loss of millions of dollars. How do I apply for that? How do I get that money? Nobody knows how to do any of that stuff, and we're handing them cash. I'm handing my employees cash every day. You know, that's all I can do. I can't do anything else. I'm trying to find them places, and there's nothing else that we can do at this point. The government, the mayor, everybody needs to step in and make it easy for people to find a place to live, to find other jobs, and to get income right now.
Wow. Yeah, you do hear a lot of money floating out there, but it is a question of how do you get your hands on it for the people who need it.
Exactly.
Your restaurant down the hatch, your bar, is across from the famous banyan tree in Lahaina, a kind of a symbol of the town, 150 years old. We've been told by the governor, in fact, that it's burned, it's scorched, it's wounded, but still breathing, as he put it.
Yes.
It might recover.
Yes.
How important is that recovery to you?
I mean, the banyan tree is one of the most iconic things in Lahaina. It's a landmark. To me, it shows strength of the town, you know, this incredible, resilient tree. And I hope to God that we see green come out of it one day.
Yeah. Well, the tree's got good roots, and the town does too. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
We're all rooting for Javier. We're all rooting for Lahaina as well. That tree, I really can't stress enough how beautiful it is. It reminds me of the trees I had growing up in Florida, banyan trees, not native to Hawaii, a gift from India in the 1870s. And the governor was telling us yesterday, he talked to some tree experts, and the tree is wounded, the tree is scarred, the tree is in trauma, much like the people here. But there is a hope that it will survive, and if it can survive, this town can survive. We're all sure of that, in fact.
I thought you said that so beautifully, Tony, when you said the tree has roots and this town does too.
Yeah.
But I hope the issue that Mr. Barberi raised about how do we get the money. All these people are saying we need the help. We hear all this money's being raised. I hope we can get answers to that question, because I think he raised a very, very, very good point.
Yep, it's all out there. People want to do good, but you've got to get it to people who need it, and they need it right now.
Right.
No doubt. From the recovery, hopefully, to their pockets to help them rebuild their lives. Tony, we appreciate you.